Everyone. Today I am going to be giving an overview about Singapore accounting into the new Odoo 18. With the new release of the features in Odoo 18, it has become so much more simpler, easier, and reliable, and more regulatory compliant to have any fiscal localization of any country into the Odoo system. With the new enhancements and advancements into the Singapore accounting, let's see how Odoo makes it easier. For this, we will start with going into the apps and I will search for Singapore. These two modules, such as Singapore Accounting and Singapore Accounting Reports, have to be enabled and installed into the system for the localization to effectively work. After I have installed both of these modules, I will go into the settings. Under Users and Companies, I will select Companies and I will select the relevant company and I will ensure that the country is set as Singapore. I will also enter details such as the company currency, that is the Singapore dollars, the costing method, and the most important thing for Singapore accounting, the UEN number, that is a unique identifying number, which means that if this number is entered, it is very easier to do transactions for Singapore accounting. I will also enter the email and the relevant details and click on save. After I have saved and configured the company properly, I will go to the accounting module and under the configuration menu, I will go to settings. There is an option for selecting the fiscal localization package. Now, this is unique to every country. What a fiscal localization package in Odoo does is it pre-configures the chart of accounts, the journals, and the taxes into the system without any manual entry. So, we'll go ahead and check that. Let us go to the configuration menu again and I will select chart of accounts. Here, without any manual entry, all of these chart of accounts relevant to the country Singapore have been automatically configured into the system. Here, we can see that the account name, the account code, the account type, the option for reconciliation, and the company is pre-selected. Similarly, for taxes. Now, taxes are unique to each and every country, but Odoo only has the relevant taxes for Singapore. Here, the 8% SR and the 9% SR set, that is the standard rated goods and services tax. For sales and for purchase, everything is pre-configured here. In the same manner, we'll go to journals. Now here, the common journals such as sales, purchases, bank, miscellaneous, etc. are already there. But we can see that there's a unique journal only unique to Singapore, that is the IFRS automatic transfers. This is also pre-configured. After I have pre-configured the journals and the chart of accounts and taxes, Odoo now also has an option for the Pay Now QR code that is unique to Singapore. So let me tell you how do we configure that. For that, I will go to accounting again. Under the configurations and the settings, I will scroll all the way down to customer payments and the option for QR codes, I will enable this. After I have enabled this, I will go to contacts and under the configuration, under banks and bank accounts, I will configure one bank that will be responsible for all of the transactions. After I have configured the bank with the country set as Singapore, of course, I will go to bank accounts and I will select or create n number of bank accounts. Now, under the bank accounts, I will select the account number, the account holder, of course, and the bank. After I've configured that, I will select the proxy type as UEN for the transactions and the QR codes to have the UEN number. And the proxy value that is also supposed to be entered. After I've entered the proxy value and configured the bank of accounts, what will I do is I will go to any particular contact and I will select the country as Singapore. This is very important. Let me show you the QR codes now. We'll go to accounting, we'll go to customers, and we'll go to invoices. Now, for example, I will select this invoice and I will click on print. Now, here we can see that the QR code is already visible. And even if I preview, the QR code will always be visible because we have enabled the option for QR code. Now we can just scan this QR code with our banking application and make transactions online seamlessly. Now, now that we are done with the QR codes, let me also show you the reporting for Singapore accounting. I will go to the reporting tab and if I scroll all the way down, I can see a report that is unique to Singapore, that is the IRAS audit file. Now it is very important in the Singapore accounting and it gives an end-to-end financial reporting for the country for any company. We'll just enter the start date and end date And when you click on generate, the report will be generated. Apart from this, the regular balance sheet, the profit and loss statement, and the tax report, which is also very significant in Singapore, the Odoo gives the extensive values for each and every statement reports for effective accounting and transactions. This was everything about Singapore accounting, and if you have any queries, please do not hesitate to reach out to us at www.techvoot.com. Thank you.